Civil Services aspirant. Welcome to Civil Services with Zaki. Today we are going to discuss about India's hydrogen energy mission. In this video, we will discuss on various topics like what is India's hydrogen energy mission. Basically, this hydrogen energy mission is related to the green hydrogen. So, what is green hydrogen? And what are the process of hydrogen fuel cells? And what is the difference between the brown hydrogen, gray hydrogen, green hydrogen and blue hydrogen? So we will discuss all these topics and significant topic and what are the country report on hydrogen and fuel cells of India, because this report was prepared by the Department of Science and Technology India. So you stay with us for this video and see the India's hydrogen energy mission. So we provide you the various topics. So see the subtopics. Basically, subtopics are include in this video are developing a hydrogen economy. So India moving towards a developing hydrogen economy. Another things we will discuss on the India's country status report on hydrogen and fuel cells. So what this report say about the India's hydrogen position and fuel cells, and what are the several projects and all that. So we will discuss all that in this topic, subtopic. And another subtopic is significance of green hydrogen. So what are the significance of green hydrogen? Another is animation of green hydrogen. As you know, animation is the understanding on everything you can easily understand by the animation and figures. So animation of green hydrogen. And also what is brown, gray, blue and green hydrogen. So what are the types of hydrogen? So why this is called brown, gray, blue, green, it is. So, and another thing is hydrogen valley platform. So what is this hydrogen valley platform? So we will discuss on all that topic. So I request, this is my last video of this IAS 2021 PT series video. It is 45th video. As I promised you, we will provide you 45 videos. So this is 45th video and 45 video regarding various topics. We was discussed on various topics as environment, science and technology and all that, including geography. So this is last video, but this is last but not least, because we will soon start short video series in general science and we will start with biology. So our first series of short video series will be soon started with basics of biology. So for that you will subscribe my channel and tell your friend and share this video as you can. So we move forward and see our topic. Today's topic is India's hydrogen energy mission. So see, basically, Union Minister for the Finance Nirmala Sitharaman announced that hydrogen energy mission will be launched in 2021 and 2022 during her budget speech in February 1, 2021. So, green hydrogen mission is not only essential to the decarbonize heavy industries like steel, cement, and it does also hold the key to the clean electric mobility that does not depend on rare. So see here, if we use wind energy, if we use solar energy, then the solar panels are made by the rare earth metal. So these metals, after their life, after the expiry, these metals are very contaminated and contaminated our soil and all that. So it is also create pollution. So we need such kind of technology where which does not depend on such kind of the rare metals, rare earth metals. So that's why hydrogen is a promising clean and green energy for the future, green hydrogen. So we move forward and see hydrogen energy technology across the world have still not become commercially viable. So basically it is very costly and situated and only few countries in Europe and Asia and North America, not in South America and not in Australia and other parts. Some parts, so we see also in the animation. So viable, but energy source seen as a next big thing. So as we earlier, it is also supply our continuous, so it is beyond the electric mobility. So lead net zero emission, so as promised in 2020 2050 as carbon zero or carbon neutral, so net zero. With the announcement in February, India has officially joined the race. So in this race, India not joined in this clean energy, clean hydrogen energy race. So hydrogen produced from the renewable sources has many uses. So it can help steer the world towards cleaner future. But approach to making hydrogen thus a far higher reliance on the fossil fuel. So the proposed mission can help change this equation. So if we see hydrogen as a fuel, we will use, and all human species used hydrogen in the prehistoric times and when the fire discovered, because if you use fossil fuel, if you use coal, then you use also hydrogen fuel. But this hydrogen fuel is not green hydrogen fuel. So what is this green hydrogen fuel? We will see in the next video. So regarding India developing a hydrogen economy. So if we see India moving towards a hydrogen economy. So why it is hydrogen economy? So India is already keen to developing a hydrogen economy. It is a participant, one among the 16 nation initiatives or grouping in the Mission Innovation Renewable and Clean Hydrogen Challenge. So if you know more about that Mission Innovation Renewable and Clean Hydrogen, then you go to our blog. My blog is also Civil Services with Zaki, where you get all information about that. So we move forward and see India country status report on hydrogen and fuel cell. So see here a report titled India country status report on hydrogen and fuel cell launched by the Department of Science and Technology in mid-October last year. So outline the benefits of hydrogen comparison to the conventional fuel and respect with the tackling challenges in the energy sector. So how we can overcome the challenges of the energy sector, because we need our planet not go to the disaster and catastrophic way, so like wildfire and flood and all that. So we move forward and see significance of green hydrogen. So what are the significance of the green hydrogen? So hydrogen with its abundance, high energy density, better combustion characteristic, non-polluting nature, etc. have a vast advantage over the conventional fuel, according to this report, means country report. So there is a wide variety of primary and secondary energy sources of hydrogen. This can help to accommodate the local context in different parts of India and eventually help to cut the country's dependence on import and move towards the improved economy, independent economy, or our Atmanirbhar economy. Why? Because we also depend on the import of the fuel. That's why we see day to day the fuel prices are rising, and such type of the petrol and diesel. So hydrogen is seen as a great rescuer or rescuer for this scenario. So we move forward and see The why this is significant, if you see here hydrogen fuel, hydrogen as fuel, here hydrogen means green hydrogen, not commonly hydrogen. So if hydrogen we use green hydrogen, reduce import of the fossil fuel. It's also in energy security, address climate change, global warming and all that, and also integrations of renewables and decarbonization of different sectors. So if we see like wind energy, like solar energy, we cannot use solar energy or wind energy such great industries, heavy industries. But if we use hydrogen fuel, we can use this type of energy in heavy industries and the various different sector of our economic sector. So that's why India moving towards the hydrogen economy. So we move forward and see animation. So as we earlier discussed, animation is a very significant for the anything if you want to understand. So animation can easily provide you a better understanding of all this topic. So see here animation, see here animation of green hydrogen. So see present day like wildfire. Recently, as you know, Turkey have a very wildfire and some 4 people are died and several injured in the wildfire near Anatolia and etc. So see here, and also flood, as we know, due to climate change, heavy rain in the Himalayan region, and such states like Bihar and Assam and West Bengal also face this type of the flood, and not Bihar, Bengal, and also some of the other states recently have faced flood. So this is also, and also warming of the Arctic. So warming of Arctic is also a very significant, very significant challenge for the scientists and the environmental community. So if we know that the 1.5 degrees Celsius as promised in the Paris Climate Agreement so see here. So if we need to cut the carbon by drop to 0 by 2050, so global carbon emission need to drop as we know the Paris Agreement by 50-50. We must adopt the green hydrogen to cut this emission and achieve this goal. So see here. We also use such type of the renewable energy like wind energy, like this type of the solar energy, and now we move on hydrogen energy. So if you want to more about the solar energy, wind energy, our specific video was also present in our YouTube channel, so that's why I told you, and I request you to please subscribe my channel and tell your friends and colleagues about our initiation. So this is the last video but not least, remember that. So see hydrogen energy. So we already use, and several countries use and go towards the carbon free technology, and so this is use green, so the wind energy and the solar energy. But as we earlier discussed, green energy, wind energy has not enough potential to provide you the public transport, like you see here, this public transport, and also heavy industry. So heavy industries and public transport need another form of the fuel, and it means use hydrogen, such type of the you see here in the cargo. So even ships, cargo, train, etc, we must go to the hydrogen, and for green hydrogen. So here see. So the solution is green hydrogen. Solution is green hydrogen. So if we see what is hydrogen and see about the one thing, hydrogen, if you see the periodic table of the chemistry, as some of the student you may be from the science and you know the periodic table, and this hydrogen is number 1, atomic number 1, and it is a highly unstable element. So hydrogen is not found independently because it is highly reactive. So see here. So see here. So it is found with oxygen and it is called H2O, means water. As we know, 70% of our planet covered with H2O, hydrogen. So it means hydrogen is abundant in our planet. So see here. So by the process we can move this hydrogen from the oxygen and use this fuel. So as earlier I discussed about the hydrogen fuel we use from the generations like fossil fuel and wood and etc. So but in this process we also release greenhouse gases. So we need such type of the greenhouse green energy. So if we see according to the new energy report sources in present day, means 2020, about 843 metric tons of carbon released by the hydrogen energy across the globe. It's global report. So we move forward and see. So here hydrogen today, so if we see we need green hydrogen. So if we see the global hydrogen production by the source, so as we know there are basically 4 types of hydrogen. It is 4 types of hydrogen: brown hydrogen, gray hydrogen, blue hydrogen and green hydrogen. So in this video and this animation we see all these type of hydrogen and why this is called gray, why this is called blue, brown and etc. So if we see the data from the world, see 16% is brown hydrogen. Basically it is generated by coal and gasification of coal. So it is called brown hydrogen. Gray hydrogen is basically produced by the methane and also from the natural gas. So but it is called gray. So what is the blue hydrogen? Basically blue hydrogen and gray hydrogen is the similar, but in blue hydrogen if you release and the release of the such amount of the carbon in the atmosphere, so we can capture all that carbon. So in blue carbon the carbon capture technology used. So 40.9% of fossil fuel by byproduct by the blue carbon. So we need green hydrogen. So see here animation of every color of the hydrogen: green hydrogen, gray hydrogen, blue hydrogen. So green hydrogen, as we are aware, it is from gasification and stream methane source, means natural gas. So green hydrogen and gray hydrogen release CO2 emission, but brown hydrogen release more CO2 than gray hydrogen. That is categorized brown and gray. And here you see, see here, and blue. So if we see blue hydrogen can produce gasification and stream, but they capture all carbon and so zero carbon in the atmosphere. So that's why it is called blue carbon. So capture all carbon. So see here, capture all carbon. So we move forward and See here, see here. So we need to go to the green carbon. So green carbon use electrolysis. Electrolysis of water. See here. And it is integrated with renewable source of energy like wind energy and solar energy. So that's why it is called green source of energy. That's why it is called green hydrogen. So we also see in the animation of the fuel cell. So if we see that basically the more fuel cells presently used in the transportation is in car and heavy vehicles. So it is, so see here, it is a electric motor and it is a power generation, and it is this car is basically run from the hydrogen fuel cell. So see about the how hydrogen fuel cell work. So if we see hydrogen fuel cell, so see how a hydrogen fuel cell works. So see here, see here, see here. It is also the working principle and work like a battery. So if you see a battery in, so fuel cell work like a battery, but difference between the battery and fuel cell, battery you need to charge and the power is not continuous and not constantly, but in a fuel cell there is no need to charge and power is constant, means constantly use hours of hours from the hydrogen. So that's why very difference between the fuel cell, hydrogen fuel cells and batteries. So if we see the animation of, so basically it is a 3 layer. So the mid present is a electrolyte membrane, so it is called electrolyte membrane, and another is called anode and it is called cathode. Cathode, anode means negative and cathode means positive charging. And as you see here, so basically here hydrogen can provided in this anode and cathode oxygen. So after that hydrogen go to the here, this is split into the charge plus and minus, means positive and negative, and positive charges pass from the this membrane. So see here, positive charge pass from this membrane and go to here with the oxygen, and only negative left here, and so this charge particle go towards a circuit, and finally this positive and this negative use and generate electricity. So it is a conversion of electrical chemical energy into the electrical energy. So see here, so it is chemical energy into electrical energy. So see here, so after that production of the electricity energy, byproduct is only H2O, means water. So here two atoms combined with, so byproduct is only H2O. Byproduct is only H2O. So that's why this technology is called most green and clean technology. So if we see the use of hydrogen today, see there are basically 4 type of oil refinery, ammonia and steel production. So it is used in ammonia production, methanol production, steel production, and also hydrogen is also significant for these heavy industries. So but some of the drawback or hurdle in the development of the hydrogen or green hydrogen path is the vehicles on the road and the end of. So if we see the less progress in this field regarding, if you see the electric vehicles and solar and wind. So vehicle on the road of the end of 2019, if we see the data of IEA, International Energy Agency, see only 18,000 fuel cell vehicle across the globe. But if we compare the electrical, it's 7.2 million electric vehicles on the road. So see here, But the main hurdle is the fuel station. So very less fuel station present today across the globe. So that is the main hurdle of the hydrogen energy, hydrogen fuel station. So see, it's more like the common fuel stations. If you fill the petrol and all that in like that, but only if we see only 407 hydrogen fueling station as of 2020 in across the world, and which lead by Europe. And if you see the Europe 170, Asia 163, and US and we call North America only 66. And there is no hydrogen fueling station in the South America, Africa, and Australia. So that is the main hurdle in the path of the green hydrogen energy. So see here. So we need and also the scientists across the globe used advanced clean energy storage project, and short it is called ACESS, advanced clean energy strategy project, storage project. So because the main hurdle in the hydrogen filling station is the storage. So hydrogen is very lighter gas, so it is need more pressure to compress. So that's why it is very significant to the storage of the hydrogen. So storage of the hydrogen scientists plan to the in a salt mine. So they store hydrogen, and when they need, they will use this hydrogen. So that's all about the animation of the green hydrogen. We move forward and see our next subtopic, and next subtopic is hydrogen valley platform. So what is hydrogen valley platform? If you see, hydrogen valley platform is also in the work of the courtesy of the Department of the Science and Technology. The platform will look to create an integrated hydrogen system. So basically hydrogen valley platform is to integrate the hydrogen ecosystem. So what is hydrogen ecosystem? So hydrogen ecosystem means covering the production, storage, distribution, and end use. So it means we need production, storage, distribution, and end use. So four major things in the hydrogen ecosystem, that is hydrogen ecosystem. So we move forward and see. As for the application, transportation is the high up the list of the hydrogen use. The transportation sector is a major consumer of oil, and India is heavily dependent on the import of this area. So that is the major significance for the India to reduce their import of the oil. So we move forward and see. Vehicle powered by the hydrogen are said to be the best suited for the use of long haul, heavy transportation, means heavy transportation, and commercial fleet. In Germany and Italy, if you see, in Germany and Italy, plants are already underway to power the train with hydrogen. So world first hydrogen train was introduced in Germany, and after Germany, Italy also adopted this type of the train. So Europe are leading in this hydrogen technology, and also currently if we see, about 30 research projects in India are supported under the hydrogen and fuel cell program of the Department of Science and Technology. So that's all about India's hydrogen energy mission. So we move forward, and why this is significant for the civil services examination. So this video is also significant for mains, not only the PT. So as this is the series of PT, so we provide a question. So question for the UPSC, our next section, question for the UPSC. Consider the following statement regarding hydrogen fuel: production, storage, distribution, end use. Which of the above included in Hydrogen Valley platform? 1 and 2 only, A choice. Choice B, 2, 3 and 4 only. Choice C, 1, 2 and 3 only. Choice D, all of the above. Please write your answer in the comment box and don't forget to subscribe my channel. And as you know, this is our last video, but not least, we provide soon a series of topic in general science. I started with biology, then chemistry, and then physics, and after science and technology, and also we provide environment and geography. So you will get lot of video regarding the education and in our channel. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and share this video all your group. So answer of this question will provide our first video in the basics of biology series. So for answer, please subscribe our channel. So we move forward, and next section is answer of the previous question. So consider the following statements. James Webb Space Telescope is an orbiting X-ray observatory. It is wrong. It is not X-ray. It is IR, infrared observatory, not X-ray. Another is James Webb Space Telescope was formerly known as Next Generation Space Telescope. It is right. It is formerly known as NGST. And in 2002, it renamed as James Webb Space Telescope. So it means it is right. The mission objective to search the first star and galaxy created after the Big Bang. It is also right. So see here, it is also right. So 2 and 3 are right. So which of the above statements are correct? A, 1 only. B, 1 and 2. C, 2 and 3. D, all of the above. So C, 1 only. It is wrong. 1 and 2, it is wrong. 2 and 3, it is right. All of them is wrong. So answer is C. So your answer is C. So that's all about India's hydrogen energy mission, and as you know, it is my last video. In my last video, in this video, we discussed all topic as regarding to the hydrogen energy mission. What is green, what is brown, what is blue hydrogen, and also we see the country report of India provided by the Department of the Science and Technology, and also we discuss the global situation of the hydrogen fuel and where the fuel station is situated, and we see the only 3 continents, Asia, Europe and North America, have such type of fuel station, and it is also very less progress in the hydrogen energy mission. So we will hope in future it will be increased greatly for the purpose of the climate neutral in 2050. So that's all in India's hydrogen energy mission. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks a lot.